Tiles 1, 2, 3, and 4 are translated so one tile coincides with each of the rectangles A, B, C, and D. In the final arrangement, the two numbers on any side common to two adjacent tiles must be the same. Which of the tiles is translated to rectangle C? So what that means, the two numbers on any side common to two adjacent tiles must be the same. That means that if we have one tile and let's say this is a 1, then there also has to be a 1 there. Those numbers have to be the same. And same if a tile were on top of another tile, say this was an 8, those numbers have to be the same. Okay, so looking at this problem, the way I want to start this is just by circling numbers that show up twice between tiles, because if there's a number that doesn't show up twice, then that's not going to be able to coincide with another tile. So here 7 shows up twice, and then 2 is going to show up twice. Here are 2 1s, and then 3, and also 9. And are there any more? 6. This is the last one. Okay, then so the numbers 0, 5, 4, and 8 aren't going to be able to be next to another tile. So we're wondering which one can go in tile C. Well, that means that the number on top, so this number has to have a common pair with another tile, and then this number does as well. So looking at all of these tiles that have that spot and that spot filled with a number that shows up twice, well, that's going to be, could potentially be tile 4, or it could be tile 2. So if we try, let's say we try tile 2. So if tile 2 goes here, there's going to be a 6 right there and a 3 right there. So tile 2 is right here. And then, well, what would pair with a 3? The only thing that would pair and come in with a 3 is tile 1. Tile 1 has a 3 to the left. But then tile 1 has an 8 right there, and nothing would pair with the 8. So tile 2 would not work in choice C. Similarly, tile 1 wouldn't work because you have a 9 here, but the 8 isn't going to be able to pair with anything up there, so that wouldn't work. And then with tile 3, the 7 has a pair, but 5, nothing is going to pair with 5. So that wouldn't work. So let's try tile 4. So tile 4, we have a 2 right there and a 1 right there. So here we have tile 4. And so I look what's going to pair with a 1. Well, for tile 3, we have a 1 right there and a 7 right there. And then what would pair with the 7? We could put tile 1 right here. So we got a 7, and then in tile 1, we'd have a 3 right there. And then the last tile, tile 2, has a 3 and then a 2. So notice that all of these numbers match. And we don't care about the numbers here because they're not adjacent to another tile. So therefore, tile 4 would work in rectangle C. So the answer is tile 4, choice D.